All right, it's time to return to the 92 Winston Cup Series season. This will be race 19, so this is after 18 races. I am currently in fifth, and it looks like it's really that zero DNFs that's helped keeping me in the top 10. I have two less top 10s than the people around me, so I'm looking pretty solid in fifth, but I'm a lot closer to falling out of the top 10 than I am of getting to the top. I'm 242 behind Harry Gant, but I'm only 110 behind Kyle Petty or in front of Kyle Petty. So I got to have a good finish to keep these guys off of me because I really don't want to fall out of the top 10. And laps completed, I'm still in second. I'm only 8 laps behind Ricky Rudd, who's completed the most laps. I've completed 8 less laps than him. So right now, doing 100% season, I think this is my main goal, man. That would be cool to be the person who completes the most laps in the whole season. All right, so this is race 19 out of 29. This one's at Michigan. Michigan, 200 laps. It's 400 miles, 92 season. There were 41 cars in this race, so I'm doing 40 AI and me. Realistic, all boxes checked. All right, so the opponent's strength, I was watching my race from earlier, the first Michigan race of this season, and I did it on 98%, and it was pretty warm in that race, and I ended up basically struggling for 25th through 30th the whole time, and I think I ended up finishing like 24th or something. So I kind of am going to give myself a little bit of a break here, but this track is very weather dependent. So if it's hot and clear, then I think I'll still be maybe a 20th place car. If it's cloudy and cool, then the car is going to be loose, but I'll be a lot faster and probably racing in the top 5. So I'm going to go 97% for this one, and we'll just see how the weather works out. Okay. All right, right now it's clear and 89 degrees. That's pretty hot. So if it stays like that, I'm I may decide to loosen the car up a little bit, or I'll at least look at it and then probably take a little grill tape off as well, because it will that warning light will come on for water temperature. All right, I'm going right to qualifying. Is it still clear in 89? By the way, this is just the default Michigan track that came with the game. I did my own track editing and changed the wall graphics. I used the Pikes Peak BWF walls to get the unpainted wall book. And then these Michigan graphics came from Thunder 98. So I didn't actually make these graphics. I just put them on the wall in the default Michigan track.
One more lap. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
What the hell was that?
You're smoking out there.
Yeah, no kidding. Engine just blew up. For no reason. Random player breakdowns are very rare in this game, but they do happen. And I actually had the same thing happen in my last race at Watkins Glen. Only in qualifying, the engine just shut off completely. At least in this one, it blew up and started smoking. So I guess that means I'm starting last. Well, yeah, well, I'm in 28th right now. Let's see if I can complete qualifying, and maybe my first lap will be enough to get me in front of some guys.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
All right. All right, that first lap still might have gotten me in the yeah, 28th. Yeah, see, that's so weird. It is very rare for that to happen. But it does happen, and I'm glad that it happened in qualifying and not in the race, that's for sure. Let's see if anything looked weird. I wasn't even trying to shift or anything. Yeah, I was just passing start finish. And then out of nowhere, it just grenades. Yikes, that makes me nervous. I don't want to get a DNF in this season. So if that happens in the race, I'm going to be really disappointed. But thankfully it happened in qualifying. Hopefully it won't happen in the race. All right. Let's see. How do I go back to live? There we go. All right, right now it's still clear in 87, which is pretty warm. Yeah. Okay, clear in 87. All right, I'm going to
Drivers,
lower
to your cars.
the grill tape just a tad. I'm also going to look at the track bar. Yeah, see, it's even right there. I don't really like that. But with it being hot, the car is going to get tight. So I'd want to loosen it up, which means I will be raising the right rear track bar during the race if I need to. So I guess I can leave this one where it is, though I could raise them both. Nah, I'm just going to leave that. Then if it's really like too tight during the race, I can raise this right rear. You can't control this one during the race. All right, just to make sure I get my setup in there, I'll put that in for race. And by the way, it says I can go 50 laps on a tank of fuel, so I'm hoping to do this race in 3 pit stops, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at the starting positions. All right, so Kyle Petty is starting 2 rows behind me. He's going to be fast. He's going to be wanting to pass us. So got to watch out for Kyle Petty. Trying to make it 3 wide and stuff, getting through traffic. Other than that, this is an okay spot to start, I think, because I'll get a little buffer here in between these back markers and these guys who run closer to the front. Like you could see just the disparity between 28th and 32nd. 0.3 seconds, about 0.4 seconds, versus all these guys are running the same speed. So this isn't a bad place to start. So I think I'm gonna just kind of cruise for the first few laps, let Kyle Petty go by. I'll be pulling away from these dudes, hopefully, and then I'll just start picking my way through. And with it being as hot it is, I think the car is still going to be like a 20th place car. So hopefully I can get up here before the first pit stop, somewhere around 15th, maybe better. And hopefully we get some cautions. I have a feeling this is going to end up going caution-free. Either caution-free or 1 caution for debris just past halfway. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Have some tea. Have some gum. All right, let's do it.
Drivers, start your engines!
What speed limit? Oh, Hensley's running into the back of me. Did he just cause damage? No. Okay. I forgot what this. Why did I not check the speed limit? I think it's 55, which he'll say is 4,000, but it's really like 3750. I think that's what it was in the Busch race. All right, on the first pit stop, I may give myself a break and check the speed, but I think it's 3750 in second. I like that it's warm, so you can just floor it on the starts. When it's cloudy and cold, you just spin the tires and the car just wants to jerk sideways and stuff. It's really hard to get up to speed right when the green comes out. Why did I not check the speed? That's a little careless. That better not come back to bite me. We'll see. All right, just got to take it easy. 200 laps, plenty of time.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in.
All right.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Car inside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
There goes Kyle. Let him go.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Still there.
All right, Chad Little on my outside.
Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear.
All right. Whoa.
Car inside.
I don't know why I keep doing that,
Still
but
there.
just went in way too hot
Clear.
into turn 3 and got the car all loose. I don't know why I keep wanting to do that, but I was doing that in practice too. And the car is good, I don't need to do that. It's partly being up high. I tend to like to go into turn 3 a lot lower. Like, just having a high line going into that turn makes it worse. Yeah, that was much better. hit the paint. Kind of blocking Hut Strickland here. I hit the paint, got a little loose. Kind of upset the car a little bit. I'm definitely faster in 1 and 2. The AI is faster in 3 and 4. There's quite a little group up there in front of Waltrip and Labonte. If I can catch up to them, I think that would get me up to about 15th. So I'd like to be able to make some progress on those guys, especially when they're racing side by side like that. Looks like we're catching them. Yeah, Labonte should be faster than that group, so if I stick here in line with these guys, we should catch them. They're starting to sort it out, though. Well, I don't know if we're catching them or not. Well, I don't know what happened to Michael there. He just started slowing down in that corner on the last lap. Off the paint.
Clear.
Ooh, slid right up in front of him. I doubt he appreciated that.
Inside. Still there. Still there.
Come on, Terry, I'm faster. Got him that time. Pretty high. It's all right.
Clear inside.
They get that run off 4.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside.
All right, let's see. 4.08 to Ernie Irvin. Did I gain any? No, I lost a little bit. Let's see this time. See, now they're in single file up there. So I think it's going to be harder to catch them like that. Yeah, see now Michael is drafting me and wanting to do the same thing Terry was doing. Get the run down the straightaway and then get inside going into turn 1.
Still there. Clear inside.
Oh, someone's blowing up. It's like a white car, maybe Ken Schrader. Or Ted Musgrave. Musgrave. All right, well that's a free spot. I'm not real happy where I am right now. If I had been up in that group when it started to sort itself out, I think I would be up racing those guys. But I got kind of stuck in this group, and now it's almost like Talladega, like that group up there is just faster. Is, yeah, okay. Now the concern is losing a lap. All right, where am I at?
Still there.
About half a lap down.
Still there. Still there.
Whoa, Michael.
Clear inside.
Yeah, Bobby Hamilton was going under Michael. And then Michael was going all slow in the higher lane
Clear.
because he had to get Bobby Hamilton room. I almost ran into him. All right, catching some lap cars.
Outside. Clear.
How long is a lap here? 40 seconds? Oh, great.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
That could have been risky. That was risky, but made it work.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Should not be going 3 wide, but I've been feeling a little more confident with that as long as I'm on the bottom or on the top. I don't want to be in the middle. Car's getting pretty tight. I thought I would be running a little better than this, but the hot weather just kills the speed of the car relative to the AI.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm already on 51. Tires look okay.
Outside. Clear. The leader's pitting now.
I'm nervous about this pit stop because I don't have anyone to gauge my speed with, and I didn't look at pit road speed. All right, but I got to come in like next time.
You're going to have to come in for a splash.
All right, I'm pretty sure my braking point is past the Michigan USA sign. And I think it's second gear, 3750. I think that's where I want to be.
The leader's pitting now.
And I got to do it around all these schools. All right, let's get down here.
Outside. Clear outside. Limits 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
All right, pretty slow coming on, but better slow than too fast. I think I may have lost a lap here.
Go, go, go!
We'll see.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose a lap, I think.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Okay, there goes Michael Waltrip. There's Jim Sauter.
Here comes the leader.
Yeah, there's Harry Gant behind me.
Outside. Clear outside.
Cold tires, just be careful. Here comes Kyle Petty.
Car inside.
Boy, didn't Kyle Petty start way back with me somewhere?
Clear inside.
Looks like he's got a really good car.
Inside. Still there. Clear.
Alright, losing a lap is okay as long as those two get up there and start lapping some people before a caution comes out.
Still there. Clear.
Considering it's Michigan, though, I don't picture many cautions coming out. So if one came out right now, that would suck. So I either need to catch them and pass them back, which I think I went a few extra laps, so I might have a little fresher tires here. Or we got to stay green for a while. Skim off against the wall. I mean, the leaders kind of short-pitted me. So did, like, Michael Waltrip. Because I stayed out pretty much as long as I could. Because I was nervous about having to pit. So, I have a little fresher tires than people in front of me, but it doesn't look like I'm going to catch Harry Gant and Kyle Petty here. Unless they wreck each other, that would be sweet. doing a lot of thinking right now. I don't see a caution coming out. Not until at least like lap 110. Then there may be a caution for debris. So I'm hoping that Gant gets up there and laps all those guys I was racing with in the last run. I'm surprised I'm not really gaining on Bobby Hamilton at all. Ooh, cars get a little tight. I'm also thinking if I should try to make a chassis adjustment. Maybe put a little bit of that grill tape back on. Though I didn't take too much of it off. I don't know that that would make too much of a difference. I could loosen the car up a little bit. But I mean, at this point, it's basically a question of when do we get the debris caution? Now it's also put me in a position where I have to gamble on when I pit. So when we get to green flag pit stops, staying out as late as I can, which seemed to be 3 laps longer than anyone else. But it looked like most everyone made it 50 laps before pitting, so I don't think anyone's gonna like run out of fuel with 5 laps to go. I don't know, I'll check that on the next pit stop. I know I'm not, if it went green the whole way.
Car outside. Clear outside.
I mean, look at Davey. It's not like he's totally just driven away here. So I mean, the car ain't horrible or anything.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
I don't know. So we'll just see how it plays out.
Car inside. Still there. Clear.
Let's have some gum. Think about it.
Inside. Clear.
Man, but I'm not catching Bobby Hamilton at all. That really surprises me. See how many people they got a lap down now. Okay, up to 20th. I'd like to get some more cars on the same lap as me. So hopefully it continues to stay green. Sliding out to the wall a little bit. Okay. So I haven't even lost a quarter of a lap on this run. At this point in the first run, I had already lost like 60% of a lap. So, is it just because I'm not running in traffic? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see, 24 laps till the next pit stop. See, that'll get me to lap 110. And then I could get to lap 165. I haven't really been looking to see if Jimmy Hensley was catching me. Let's see, it's 4.06. Still losing a lot of time to Bobby Hamilton. But I pulled out a 100th of a second on Jimmy Hensley that lap. Car does feel a little tight. Maybe I should raise the track bar just a tad. I mean, at this point, I might as well.
The track bar.
How's the attrition? 2 guys out. Musgrave and Sachs. but Hensley is catching me. And I'm still losing to now Dallenbach. I'm thinking that's because I'm now all out here by myself. Oh, someone's blown up. Better be a leader or someone in front of me. I need that free spot. Who's that? Dick Trickle? Yeah, it's Trickle. All right, I'm pretty sure that's a spot. I think. Maybe. We'll see. Gonna need a lot more of that. Yeah, okay, that was a spot. I don't think anyone's gonna wreck out of the race. Need some more people to blow up. All right, let's see if anyone's pitting before lap 100. Ah, our car is way tight. Almost went into the wall.
Inside. Clear.
Yeah, that car is really tight. Sliding that right front.
Inside. Clear.
Man, the car is
Clear
getting
across
worse.
flags. We're halfway home.
Halfway. I've now run 400 laps at this track in recent memory, and I've only seen 2 cautions. One for debris in my first cup race here, and then one in my Busch race that was caused by me. So, I mean, the AI do not wreck at this track at all. Although in my first cup race, I think I did see, I want to say somebody took out Jimmy Means in 1 and 2. I don't remember who. But I don't think that brought out a caution. I could be wrong. All right, we're past lap 100. I haven't seen anyone pit yet, so there's no chance that it stays green and I like make up spots at the end on fuel mileage or anything. I'm falling further and further behind here. point, man. Repo Dime just took off. All right, so I'm making the little chassis adjustment. Where's the leader? I don't want to lose the second lap on this pit stop. Okay, someone's going into the pits, so people are going to start pitting now.
Leaders at the start finish line. Looks like we're running low on fuel. As that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in now.
Okay. Ain't the spotter. Too many things to say at once. All right, so I was going into turn 3 or halfway down the backstretch, so I'm only a half a lap down. I shouldn't lose another lap on this pit cycle.
Inside. Clear inside.
Okay. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna pit, get 4 tires of fuel, come out. I should only be 1 lap down, unless I totally screw something up. And then we'll get our caution for debris. I'll be 1 lap down. And there will be a bunch of other guys, like maybe all the way up to like 12th or 13th, 1 lap down. So that'll give me plenty of opportunity to gain some positions towards the end. All right, I'm coming in next time.
We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash.
Thanks, spotter. By the way, I found out Wally Dallenbach has a daughter who is now racing. Like, who knew? All right, anyway. It looked like Dallenbach had a little damage on his right side. I don't know what happened.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Okay. 4 tires and fuel.
You're too far forward. Back up.
It wasn't too bad. Just cost me like 2 seconds.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
All right, cold tires. A little bit of adjustment, so the car may feel a little different.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh man, that's Terry behind me. Terry is lapping me. I was racing him the whole first 40 laps. 40, 50. That is not good. Alright, I should just be 1 lap down still. Yeah. where's the leader? All right, I'm ready for the debris caution. Gotta get it before the leaders catch me. And then, yeah, I'll still be on the same lap as 15th place, so. Need that debris caution. Who is that behind me? Belmont, okay, I passed him. Kyle Petty is about 5 seconds behind me. Come on, I know NASCAR wants to throw it. Losing a lot of time on the pit stops, but it's not just like overrunning my pit box. It's the other guys pitting like 2 laps before me and then short pitting me like that and gaining time. I think that makes a much bigger difference than overrunning the pit stall and that costing us a couple of seconds. Where is that debris caution? Should be coming any lap. I see the leaders behind me. Yeah, that's Kyle behind me. I need that debris caution like right now. I'm not going to get it.
Here comes the leader. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Still there.
No debris caution. Well, not one that will help me anyway. I'll bet you it still comes out here in a few laps, watch. I'm really abusing the tires a little bit. Well, all right, at this point, I'm gonna gamble, stay out as long as I can in the next pit sequence, and hopefully I get a lucky caution. Or hopefully there's a big wreck and I'm not in it. I think those are really my only two options at this point. Oh, someone's in the dirt. Yeah, it was Mikey. It's like he was just stopping. I think he'll warp to pit road and then come back out, so I think that should be a spot. Oh, the car still feels really tight. How is Jim Sauter is like hanging with me? That's pretty humbling. Well, you know, whatever. I am surprised though, because I did opponent strength 98% in the first Michigan of the summer, and I think I finished 24th. Did 97% here, and I'm now 26th, so about the same as I did in the first one. But I think most important is that I finish this race clean. After my Busch race here, getting spun out by Chad Little and that whole mess, I really just want to finish this race with no damage. No player involved cautions, no black flags, and so far I'm doing that, so that's good. I'm happy about that. Okay, they're going 3 wide behind me. Hopefully they get that sorted out. Is that Dave Marcus behind me? Yeah. I guess I've got a lap on Marcus.
Car inside.
Maybe he's off sequence with pits or something.
Still there. Clear inside.
All right, there's quite a mix of guys behind me here. Marcus, Jarrett, Allison, Rudd. Just want to be careful. Don't do anything stupid. See, Allison is putting me in a 3 wide position. Ooh, almost. Okay. I was almost 3 wide there on the outside. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, Jarrett's still 3 wide
You're
with
up
me, and
top, 3 wide.
Jarrett's in the middle. Let him go here.
Still there. Clear inside.
All right, that was a little hairy. Just let those guys go. I'm not even really racing any of them, so it doesn't make any sense to try and like race them 3 wide and stuff. I mean, hopefully I can just kind of tag on to their draft a little bit. That would be cool. It looks like Jarrett has a little damage here. I mean, nothing that's gonna cause him any problems. Probably just got rear-ended going on pit road or something. Good news, looks like I'm catching Jimmy Hensley. That's for position. God, the car is so tight. Just don't want to turn. At the beginning of this run, I was kind of waiting for that debris caution, so I know I abused the tires a little bit, trying to stay out in front of Kyle Petty. I think it's paying me back now because the car just doesn't want to turn.
We'll give you one of the
Yeah, that right front looks horrible. For there still to be 18 laps left in this fuel run. All right, Ken Schrader's behind me. Okay, Jimmy Means up here is in the outside line, slowing up Jarrett.
Still there. Clear inside.
Just watch out for that.
Car inside. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide, inside.
Watch, Marcus is probably on the inside of Means right now.
Car inside.
I'm outside of 3 wide.
Clear.
Ooh, race him down into the corner. I know I'm faster than Means, so looks like I'm all right. I got around Marcus too. Yeah, I don't have buttons on the wheels, so I can't like hit the button that makes you look left or right. So I just kind of have to assume what the AI are doing. The AI are pretty predictable, so it's pretty easy to know kind of what's going on and know when the spotter says what exactly that means.
Inside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Like I've noticed when the spotter says you're on the outside 3 wide, and then says car inside. When he says car inside, he's like correcting that. So like if he says you're on the outside 3 wide, then in theory you're 3 wide on the outside, and then when he says car inside, it's because now you're back to 2 wide. But he's not always accurate. Sometimes he'll say I'm 3 wide and I'm not really 3 wide, and a couple times he'll say car outside when really I am 3 wide. So I don't really trust him. It's not a very good spotter.
Still there.
Well, I'm getting some good racing here with Dave Marcus.
Clear.
Trying to catch up to Jimmy Hensley here and make this spot. Should be coming up on the final pit stop. Still no debris caution. No wrecks. Man, the car just pushing right to the wall.
Inside. Clear inside.
I don't think that tire looks very good right now. No. I think it'll make it till the next pit stop, but it's not feeling very good either. Coming into pit. I almost ran over him.
Car inside.
Quick thinking,
Clear
paying
inside.
attention. See, now in theory, see, like right here, Hensley just pit, so he's going to have fresher tires than me for 7 laps until I pit. He's coming out right now. So that's 6 laps that he's going to be a lot faster than me. And then it'll, even with 6 lap fresher tires, it'll take me the whole run to catch back up to him. But so I mean, if I was just racing him, I would say it's time to pit. But one spot, whatever. I'm gonna stay out and hope I get a lucky debris caution. Or some dudes wreck on pit road or something here. Maybe get a lap back. Set up a competitive finish. But I don't know, it's Michigan. There are no caution flags here.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, Schrader's pitting, it looks like.
Looks like
No,
we're
he's
low
staying
on
out.
Fuel. As that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
I will say the tire wear and pit window with the AI is pretty even here between me and the AI. Like I'm not much faster than them on old tires, though. If it was cloudy and cool weather, I might be. But with this clear and hot weather, it's, man, it just drains the car. It's like the car is so much slower than it could be.
Car in back. Clear. The leader's pitting now.
See if I could get that debris caution right now, that'd be pretty sweet.
We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash.
Should I do one more? Might as well. Oh wait, Schrader's coming in. I'm gonna gauge my speed with him.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Yeah, see, I think I've been coming on pit road pretty slow, but whatever. Okay, Jimmy's coming out. Let him go. Get out of the way, Jimmy. Boy, that could have been a mess.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Jimmy trying to wreck me on pit road.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Seconds. See, Hensley had like 5 or 6 laps on fresher tires before I came out, or before I pit. So he was gaining like, I think he was gaining like a second and a half a lap on me for 5 or 6 laps before I finally pit. I mean, Spencer slowed me down a little bit on pit road, but I mean, Schrader is not too far ahead of me. How far ahead of me is Schrader? Schrader is 3.8 ahead of me. So that's, you could say that's 4 seconds that I lost to Schrader on pit road. So even still, that means Hensley gained 6 seconds. Even if I had a perfect pit entry, pit exit, all of that, Hensley still would have gained 6 seconds. So about a second a lap on those fresher tires. I hate to say it, but I don't think I'm going to catch him. Even though now I have 6 lap fresher tires in him. Arm's getting a little sore. But it looks like I'm safely in front of Chad Little. All right, still caution free. My only hope at this point is that there's a huge wreck and everyone wrecks except me. But I've now run 466 laps here in the last 2 months in a race, and I haven't seen the AI wreck, so I think there's pretty much no chance of that. So this, just bring it home. Bring it home in one piece. And let's go to Bristol. Finish out the summer months, get into the fall races. Is Marcus? No, Marcus isn't for position. Yeah, Marcus is a little off sequence here. He's made an extra pit stop. Because I'm now a lap ahead of him again. I wonder if he like sped on pit road or something and that's why he's off sequence. He had to do like a stop and go or something. Well, I think this is probably going to end up being the first caution-free race of the season. In the Cup season I'm doing. Ooh. Went in a little awkward there. The Coca-Cola 600, I think it only had 1 caution. Maybe it had like 2, but they were basically like one right after the other, about 250 laps in, and then it went green the whole rest of the way. Well, there's nothing really going on with me. Let's see what's going on up front. Let's be careful around. Be out here.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Only 9 cars on the lead lap. Earnhardt's the last one on the lead lap. Harry, Gant, Kowicki, and Petty are first, second, third. Racing for the win. I'm pulling for Kowicki. Yep. There we go. Kowicki in the lead. He needs some help. He's had a lot of DNFs, so he needs to get some wins if he wants to try and get in the top 10 in points. Jeez. Stan Smith in the 49.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
While I had COVID a couple weeks ago, I binge watched the 93 Cup season on YouTube. And Stan Smith had a horrible accident at the second Talladega race over the summer. And it almost killed him, apparently. And he was out for the rest of the season. I haven't seen him in any other races, and I've been watching the 94 season now. Oh gosh, not quite up on Belmont here. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm trying to pass these slow cars, and here's Kowicki behind me.
Outside.
Don't want to hold up the leaders.
Clear.
So I don't know if Stan Smith ever raced again after that. I should look that up.
Inside. Here comes the leader. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Inside.
I have no chance of catching Jimmy Hensley, so
Clear.
whoops. We'll just let those guys go.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Lake speed's pretty slow. Wonder if he lost the cylinder or something. He's going. Whoa, there's. Oh, okay. Michael, I remember he stopped on the front stretcher at some point, so I think I'm already ahead of him. So this ain't for position. Uh-oh, the 2 wall trips. You really got to be careful. Whoa, I'm on the paint. You got to be careful racing around Michael Waltrip in Michigan, or he'll punch you on pit road.
Clear inside.
Wasn't quite up on Jimmy Means there. A little bit of a dive bomb. Don't need to do that with 16 to go.
Outside. Clear outside.
That's better. Which, by the way, you know, Michael Waltrip punches late speed. Total sucker punch on pit road in 95. 8 years later, Jimmy Spencer bitch slaps Kurt Busch at Michigan. And the media is all up in arms, and it's like, oh, you know, Kurt Busch is going to sue Jimmy Spencer for that. That's ridiculous. Man. And, you know, by the way, also, that incident where Michael Waltrip punched late speed, CBS didn't even catch it on TV. I mean, they caught the punch, but that I have no idea, like, what happened on the track that caused that. Although Richard Petty was watching it, he was doing the broadcast, and with a few laps to go, he starts laughing, and like kind of out of context, like having nothing to do with what Ken Squire was talking about and what was being shown. And after the race, after they show the punch and stuff, Richard Petty says he was watching it. And CBS, I guess they totally missed it, whatever was going on the track. So who knows why he did it, but him punching late speed on pit road is iconic. And I mean, I don't even think, I'm sure late speed didn't deserve it. Kurt Busch, you know what I mean? I think he kind of deserved it. I mean, someone had to bitch slap him. He was asking for it. All right, 11 to go.
Outside. Clear outside.
All right, so what was I rambling about? My catching Jimmy Hensley, I mean, it was barely not enough to actually gain the position. I do remember watching a caution-free race here at Michigan. I want to say it was 99. Though, was it like 97? Dale Jarrett won it. Okay, I don't think he was in a Taurus. I think that was 97. Must have been the first Michigan race in 97. No, wasn't that the one that Ernie Irvan won? Ernie Irvan won the first race in 97. The second race in 97, I remember that. There were a lot of cautions in it. And Mark Martin was running up front. Maybe it was 99. Dale Jarrett, I think he won the race, and at the end of the race there was only, I think, 5 cars on the lead lap because it had gone caution free. Brett Bodine is catching up to me.
Car inside. Still there. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Just 5 more to go.
Well, I don't think there's going to be a huge wreck. This will make, let's see, 500 laps I've run here. And I've only seen 2 cautions. One that I might have been at fault for, I don't know, when Chad Little took me out, and 1 debris caution. And this one has gone completely caution free. You know, and I don't know, maybe I've gotten complacent, but here's Terry Labonte coming up behind me again, putting me 2 laps down. I mean, I raced him that whole first run. It looked like I was as good as he was, but I mean, he's just taken off, and I just haven't gone anywhere. Like, I'm just mired back in 20-something. I mean, the going a little past the pit stall, sure that cost me maybe 2 seconds or something. The Jimmy Spencer thing on pit road where he almost took me out as he was coming out of his pit stall and I was going in. That could have cost me maybe 2 seconds. So, I mean, without those issues, maybe I would be catching Jimmy Hensley right now. But, man, we're talking 1 position. All right, is this white flag? Come on, white flag. All right. Finished strong. No damage. Checker flag.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring it on home and let's get the heck out of here.
I'm with you on this one, Spotter. Usually, I think Spotter's just being a downer, but I'm down. Let's get out of Michigan, man. I haven't quite figured out how to run a good race here yet. I mean, and with there being no cautions here, it just, I don't know, it's not very dynamic. You just kind of have to make yourself better than the AI and
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
and just take off from the beginning. There's really nothing else to it. All right. Let's have some gum. All right, this was number 19. Michigan. Michigan. All right, so 8 people on the lead lap at the end. Gant, Kulwicki. Okay, Gant ended up winning it. Kulwicki in second, Petty third. Rudd. So Rudd gained 3 more laps on me and the most laps completed this season. So I'm now down 11 laps to him. Davey, Marlin, Bill Elliott, Mark Martin, lead lap. And then Earnhardt and Waltrip, 9th and 10th. Yeah, and I was racing around Labonte in that first run. And I was racing around these guys. Strickland, Hamilton, Dallenbach. Actually, I wasn't racing around Dallenbach, but looks like these guys eventually caught up to him. Petty, 24th, Hensley, me. Man. And there were 3 guys out. Dick Trickle, 39th, Musgrave, 40th, and Greg Sachs, 41st. Michael Waltrip ended up 8 laps down. He did the thing where he just pulled over and stopped on the front stretch and in the grass and then warped to his pit and then sat on pit road for a little bit and then came back out and just kept running. I don't know why the AI do that, but they do that sometimes. So, and it didn't cause a caution or anything, so he ended up losing 8 laps. Yeah, and I finished 26, which is that where I started? I qualified 28th. Okay, so I gained 2 spots in the race. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. I'm going to go back and look, see exactly what the weather was the first time I ran this track. Because I think it was clear and in the 80s too, and I was on 98% opponent strength, and I think I finished 24th. And then in this one, it's clear in 86, and I finished 26th. I mean, and that could just be the difference of a couple guys, like a little bit of attrition or something, or there actually being a caution. And the first time I ran this race, or first time I ran at Michigan. Yeah, so whatever. Not much to say about it. The race started. I did avoid a little disaster with Spencer on pit road. I was pretty fortunate there. I was paying really close attention because I saw him. Whenever a car is not up on the jack, like it's not tilted, they got all 4 tires on the ground, I just automatically assume, okay, watch, he's going to pull out. And right when I saw him pulling out and I needed to get over, I just slammed on the brakes, let him go, and pulled in. So That could have been a lot worse. It ended up only costing me a couple of seconds having to let him pass and then pull into my pit. But I never had any damage, so that was really my ultimate goal, man. I just wanted to run this race without any damage. The last 3 races I've run, I've had incidents, and I don't like that. So 2 at IRP, 1 in the truck race, 1 in the bush race, and then in my bush race here at Michigan. So, and it was Chad Little who took me out in the bush race, and he ended up finishing right behind me. So I really just wanted to have a clean race here, and I had that, so I'm pretty happy. And I've had, well, you know, I kind of want to look at some. All right, so I got it saved. I got it exported. Harry Gant wins it. And Harry Gant is the points leader, so he... Oh, shit. I don't know if that came through, but that was thunder and lightning here in Arizona in the middle of the night. Yeah, it gets a little scary. Not scary, but you know. Like I saw that flash, I was like, what the hell was that? I hope it didn't mess up my computer. Okay, I'm still recording and everything. All right, so let's see if I can bring the points up here. That was pretty hardcore thunder. No, that's not what I want. Results. Import. Did I move the thing over? Okay, now I'm all discombobulated. All right, whatever. No, I did move it over. Okay. My bad. Results. Import. Race results. Michigan. Save. And I didn't lead a lap in that race either, even though I was staying out. So I didn't get any 5 bonus points even. That's no good. Yeah, I didn't get any bonus points. All right. All right, that looks good. Now export. $92 points. Event details. I think I do want to know its driver history. I want to look at that. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. After 19 events, I'm in 6th. So it looks like Terry Labonte passed me. And I'm now 10 laps or 10 points behind Labonte, 17 in front of Marlin, 20 in front of Petty, 54 in front of Earnhardt. What is that, 70 about in front of Irvin, 90 in front of Waltrip. So, oh, and Davey Allison is way back here in 12th. So it is starting to, yeah, Kowicki's moving up. Rusty's in there. I'm in 6th, but it's starting to tighten up here from 6th on back. Let's see. I'm at 24:51. Yeah, so from 6th all the way down to 15th is about 200 points. So it's getting a lot tighter in here. That's good. Make it competitive for the rest of the year. Though it looks like Gant is starting to pull away with it a little bit, which surprises me because Bill Elliott has been on his game, but Gant has only 1 DNF while Bill Elliott has 3. That's the difference. And I'm still behind Rudd in total laps completed by 11 now. But I still got 0 DNF, so I'm pretty happy. All right, let's see if I can click on this. Yeah, okay, so here's my all my finishes. See, Daytona was the worst of the season, 39th. 18th, 7th, 20th, 3rd, 16th at Bristol. Okay, 3rd at Darlington, 16th at Bristol, 7th at Richmond, 14th at North Wilkesboro, 1st at Martinsville, 16th at Charlotte, 3rd at Dover. We're about to head back to all of those tracks. And those are some of my favorite tracks, like Rockingham, love Rockingham. Bristol, probably my second favorite track. Charlotte's my favorite. North Wilkesboro, Martinsville, I like the short tracks. So the summer months were a little tough for me, I think, with the exception of Daytona and Talladega, which I won. But Sears Point, 12th. Pocono, 21st. Michigan, 26th. Pocono, 22nd. Watkins Glen, 17th. Michigan, 26th. Okay, I finished 26th at both Michigan races. So, I don't know. I guess some kind of poor finishes at those big tracks, Pocono and Michigan, kind of offset the 2 wins at Daytona and Talladega, which is good. So I'm glad to be past the summer months, man. I'm ready to go back into the fall months and go to Bristol, which I love. I love Bristol. I love all the short tracks in this game, except maybe Martinsville. I finished 16th at Bristol last time. Only 32 cars start that race, so just by starting, you're bound to get a pretty decent finish, and just trying to stay out of any wrecks. So that should be a good race. Really looking forward to that Bristol night race. Yeah, so I think I can definitely stay in the top 10 in points. I think that's my goal now. Complete the most laps out of any of the AI, and finish in the top 10 in points. And right now I'm 6th, so I think I'm doing all right, even after a string of pretty bad finishes at Michigan and Pocono over the summer. And I think my big head is in the way, but it says here my average qualifying spot is 24th, and my average finish is 14th. So I think that's pretty good. If that average finish was like 5th, that wouldn't be very fun to me. So I'm glad I have some of these races where I don't do as well. Even though I was expecting to do much better in this Michigan race, to be honest. All right, let's check out the real race. August 16th. Okay, that was 33 years ago tomorrow. This race was run. They had 5 cautions. Not a chance in hell you'd ever get that in the game at Michigan. Harry Gant won it, and he won my race too. Harry Gant won it by 5 seconds. Daryl, Bill, Ernie, Davey. Wondering, was there anything going on with Davey in this race? I mean, he was going through some shit pretty much every race of the season. This wasn't the one where Clifford passed away. That was in the, I think that was the first Michigan race, wasn't it? But he still was pretty beat up from the Pocono race. Let's see. Petty, Marlin, Jarrett, Martin, Morgan Shepherd, Ken Schrader, Brett Bodine, Mast, Kulwicki. So they had how many? They had 12 on the lead lap. There's Earnhardt. Pretty, like Earnhardt did really well at the beginning of the season, but then they had some engine problems over the summer months, and from mid-season on, this was a pretty typical finish. Like just not overly competitive. Let's see, Rusty Wallace back there. Ricky Rudd was in a crash. See, if I could have gotten a crash with like 5 guys going out of the race. See, and these are all, I don't know, were these different, the 5 different, no, because here's a caution right here. Yeah, okay, there were 3 guys who got taken out in this one. 4 guys on this one on lap 97. So, man, if I could have had some crashes like that in my race, I would have had a top 20. Oh well. Okay. Well, if anyone watches this, thanks for watching. I hope it wasn't too boring, but unfortunately, I think that's kind of how Michigan is in this game. I'm going to have to just like practice it some more, figure out, maybe what I'll do is do unrealistic weather and put it on cool weather, and then the car will be more competitive. But when it's hot like that, it's just the car just pushes really bad and wears out the tires. All right, well, that's it for this one.